All right. Post-gym talk. Phew. I am big tired. Big tired. I only did 3 sets of hanging leg raises today. My forearms felt like they were tearing in half. I started with 12 and then I did 2 sets of 8. Actually, no, I did 12, 10, 8. That's what it was. I was trying to do 12, 12, 12, 12. I was in my head after the first one, I was going to do 4 sets of 12. So after that one, I was like, oh, 3 more sets of 12. And then I only got 10 the second time. And then that 8 the last time was just about impossible. So I called it after that. I was like, jeez, I didn't know it was going to be that sore. Arm day was solid. Great workout. I did go heavy with tricep push downs only for 1 set. Full stack. Set of 8. And then lowered it and did 3 more sets, higher reps. All slow and controlled. I'm doing everything slow and controlled at this point. Hanging leg raises, curls, tricep push downs, forearms, rear delt shrugs, obviously leg extensions, hamstring curls, calf raises. Like literally every workout I do. Slow, controlled, really squeezing. And I know it's gonna pay off when the fat is gone. Once I burn all this fat, I know I'm gonna be thicker than I've ever been, and at the thicker and more cut all at the same time, and that's what I want. I want to be as cut as I've ever been, as lean as I've ever been, also while being bigger than I've ever been. That's the goal. And I'm doing it. I'm burning fat, I can tell. I think it just takes a while to burn face fat. And I've even seen dudes that look really good. And they have like, they're thick. They've got their abs. And they've still got round faces. So I'm like, your face just, I feel like your face just holds fat once it's gotten fat. And that's where I'm at. Like, I do think it's gonna get leaner. It's leaner now than when I first started, for sure. But I definitely think it takes a while. I mean, I'm not really working my face out. Like, maybe if I start chewing gum, I know that kind of works your jaw muscles out or whatever. But yeah, I just I know that's gonna take a while, but my body fat is definitely getting better. I can tell when I flex now. I can see my lats better when I flex my chest. Even right now, just feeling it, like there's obviously fat at the bottom. It's a little saggy still, but this upper is much thicker than it was. Especially my shoulders. Like when I flex my shoulders now, and then even my triceps, like they're definitely getting some definition and some size. So yeah, I know it's a slow process, but I genuinely think I'll be very happy with the way I look when the fat is gone. And it's by no means am I gonna be anywhere close to where I want to look, but I'm gonna look way better than I did 2 months ago when I started. If I could never have a physique any better than I have it right now, and I had to keep working out to keep what I have right now, or I could just quit, but I would go back to the physique I had 2 months ago, I'd still continue to work out because I like the way I look right now better than I did 2 months ago. So you don't always have to think end goal when you're working out, what you could look like in 2 years, 5 years. That's great. That gets me motivated, definitely. But also just think about where you are now compared to where you started. And congratulate yourself. Feel good about it. I mean, you gotta have a sense of accomplishment. Otherwise, if all you have is a goal that you will, I mean, you could potentially reach in 2 years or 4 years, but if that's all you have and you never look back and think about where you came from or where you're at right now, you've got to be very, very mentally focused and mentally stable to keep pushing to that end goal. If you're not thinking about anything but that, because that can get real disheartening if you've got a goal in mind and you know it's going to take a couple years to accomplish it. That's a ton of workouts and a long time to get in there every day knowing you don't look the way you want, but you will. So I look at it that way. Definitely there's days, like if I'm about to eat a snack or something, I'm like, no, I know what I want to look like. But then there's days, like while I'm working out, I'll flex or something or see myself, or I'll put a whole stack on there and do a really solid tricep push down, controlled. And I think about it, I'm like, man, I couldn't do this 2 months ago. And I'll flex like in the mirror and be like, I didn't have striations in my triceps or like indentations or whatever they're called 2 months ago. So I'm like, you got to celebrate the little wins too. And I can't get, this is for me personally. I mean, everything I'm saying is for me, but if it hits you, then good. But I also can't get I can't get down on myself either from past experiences, because I know what I used to look like and I know how strong I was on each workout, what I used to do. So there's that side of it too. Like I could celebrate these wins, but I also can't get in my head and be like, you still looked better 2 years ago, you know, or doing 225 on bench, and it's like 2 years ago you could do it for 18 or 20 reps and now you're doing it for 12. Like, I can't think like that. I gotta be like, I wasn't doing it at all 2 months ago and now I do 12 fairly effortlessly. So I just have to, that's how I have to think about it. And that's a lot for a lot of people. I don't know, I don't ever look really deep into articles. Like, I scroll on TikTok and see someone talking about an article or a video they seen or something they read. It's very easy to just say that these days. I read this, I saw this. And I'm sure you have. I have articles on my Safari. Like, if I go to Safari, there's just all these things, games coming out, workouts, all this stuff, and I click into them. I can't reference most of them, but I saw one that was saying like, dang, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the 225. That, like, I guess most of the population, I'm assuming it means literally everyone on the planet, not just America, but most of the population is, they can't bench 225. And that blew my mind, because in my mind, I think everyone that works out can do 225. Like, that's just the first milestone you want to hit when you're in like high school. That's like your big one. Like, you hit 185 and it's pretty cool, but then when you get 2 plates on each side, it's like, that's the big one. But I guess it's not. I guess a lot of people can't. So that's also something I can do. So it's like, I can celebrate that. I can be excited about it. I don't have to think about dudes that are benching 500 pounds, you know, like, they're out there. But compared to the average, I'm above average, and that feels good. And it's like, it's cool to know, like, I am pushing myself and I am getting stronger. So comparison can definitely be the thief of joy. It can also motivate you. You just got to use it the right way. But I'll see y'all tomorrow for chest and back.